Hi there everyone, it's Kylie here, your Scentsy consultant based right here in Australia. Welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for watching. Well, just had the most wonderful time away at the Calabar Sunflower Festival in Queensland. Weekend just gone last. Check out my cute little sunflower earrings. It was just awesome. If you're in Australia, anywhere around Calabar, this time next year, honestly, the Sunflower Festival there, it was just such a beautiful day. We were so blessed with the weather, beautiful blue skies. I put some photos on some previous posts if you want to have a look. The most amazing day out ever. Love sunflowers, love that festival, can't recommend it enough. But on my return, the week just keeps getting better. My flash sale orders have arrived. So in Australia, we had a Scentsy flash sale here on the 15th of April. And my goodies came in yesterday. So I thought, I've got to unbox them. I might as well unbox them with you. And I can show you exactly what I've got. I'm just going to grab my scissors, sorry, don't do these boxes. So I had to print off to remind myself what I bought because it's, being 15th April, what's that, 3 weeks? 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and I can't even remember what I got. So it's kind of like Christmas. I got these boxes here, and I can't necessarily remember what I got. All I know is it was a great sale. We only got about 24 hours out of our sale here in Australia. I know Scentsy says they can close down a sale, and it did say the sale went for 3 days maximum, and they could shut it down if eventually run low. But honestly, we only got about 24 hours out of our sale here in Australia, and then it just poof, disappeared. And I don't know why, because I do think there was a fair bit of inventory still there. I have a feeling something went wrong. If you've got any inside intel on that, let me know. But yeah, we only got a good solid 24 hours, I reckon, out of our sale before it disappeared off our website. So a little bit sad that way, but I must admit I certainly got what I was after, so I'm more than happy with what I got. I got in there nice and early, obviously. So yeah, unboxing it now. So I actually went in twice. So this smaller box that I have here, this is my second go. So there was a couple of things. I went in the first time, I thought, oh no, I'll be good, I won't get anything else. And then I sat on things for an hour or so, and I thought, you know what, they're so cheap, I want to go back in and see if I can get those things that are still there, which they were. So this is my smaller box, which is my second dig at the start. So if I really want something, I like to get in, get out, so I don't miss out, and then everything else is a bonus. So this is a fairly small. So I did get some dry discs in the white amber antique. So I've got 3 lots of those. I love the dry discs. My sheets and my towels always go through a dryer. I think it makes them all fluffy and awesome, but I love particularly these dry discs. So your washer with fragrance your clothes, sure, and so does your Scentsy suds or your Scentsy laundry liquid. But if you finish your things off in the dryer, your towels and sheets off in the dryer with these dry discs, oh my lord, your linen cupboard smells amazing. So I've got 3 of those. They're actually like only $7.20 for a twin pack. So I've got 3 packets of the white amber antique dry discs. I got, my mother-in-law loves Mahalo coconuts bars. There should be 6 in here, and there's not. Oh no, there we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I thought I ordered 6. I'm sure I ordered 6. What have they got here? 6. They've only given me 5. I've been ripped off, guys. Oh, lucky I boxed this live so I can prove that I only got 5 of them. So I did actually order 6 of the Mahalo coconut bars, but I've only got 5. That's right. Scentsy support will fix that for me. So as I was saying, my mother-in-law, Mari, loves a Mahalo coconut. They were on sale for $2 each. $2 each. So I paid $12 for, well, supposed to be 6. I've only got 5, but that's pretty good. Oh, and it is good. Okay, really a good hit of coconut in the Mahalo coconut bars. She's in Yamba, so she's sort of got a beachy sort of place going here, and that is right up a beachy vibe alley. So ordered 6, got 5 of those. I'll have to have a look actually. They might have given me credit. I better not say too much. I might have a credit sitting somewhere. I also ordered a bar of the prickly pear and agave. Now, I can't really remember what the prickly pear and agave smelt like, but all I know is the prickly pear flare that was in the Easter collection I love, and the blue agave is in my club. So I'm thinking, if this is a prickly pear and agave, it's got to be good. I only got one. It was $6. I only ended up getting one. And just to try it, just to see what it was like. Not as strong as the prickly pear flare at first cold sniff, but that's definitely my nose. That's definitely something I know I'm gonna like. So I'm really glad I got that. And now I'm thinking, why didn't I get more? But that's okay. I do have lots of wax, so that's a prickly pear and agave. So I got one of those. And the other thing I got in my second gig was this. It is the Millennium Falcon warmer. Now this has been out for quite some time, the Millennium Falcon warmer. Now it was in the sale for $33. Okay, my boys love Star Wars. The way they box their things, okay. Just the best. So I thought, you know what, we're doing the house up. My husband's going to have like a pool bar sort of area, and this can go with the rest of his Star Wars warmers. Leo's got a lot of Star Wars warmers. I thought for $33, I just have to have this. So I'll give you a look at it. So this is the this is the dish. So that would be Han Solo in there, I would assume. Look at that. That's a really cool feature. That's cool. And this is the warmer. It's one of those warmers that when it's turned off doesn't look like much, but when you turn it on, it comes to life. So here's our bulb. Like all Scentsy warmers, it does come with a lifetime warranty against any manufacturing defects. That's a little bulb. It's only a little 20 watt. Okay, so I'll put my bulb in there. So because Scentsy wax is specially designed to melt at really low temperature, that little bulb, that tiny little 20 watt bulb, is going to be enough to melt your Scentsy wax cubes. So your wax will go into the beautiful wax dish. Probably 3 to 4. What does it say on the back? And as the wax melts, it's going to distribute beautiful fragrance throughout your home. So this is an officially licensed product. Now, I'll show you off, just to give you some of the, I'm going to see if you can get you see the detail in there? Look at that. All those little cutouts there are going to glow as I turn this on. So what I'm going to try to do, there's a little cutout. Make sure your cord goes in that cutout at the back there, or it's not going to sit flat. Okay, I'm going to try to turn this on. So I'm going to turn off my ring light for now. I'm going to see if I can get this on and show you what it looks like. Okay, let's see what we can do. Hopefully it does it justice. Look at that. See what I mean by they come to life once it's on. Now, can you imagine that at night? It's broad daylight here. You can imagine the glow that that's going to have on it at night time. There's the iconic, look at that. How cool is that? The iconic fight scene. Check that out. Wow. The devil is in the detail. So how cool is that? Okay, so basically you'll put 3 or 4 cubes of wax in that. That'll sit on top of your warmer, which if you can see that is the Millennium Falcon, and there's Hans
Look at that. How cool is that? That is a pretty cool one. $33. I am very, very happy with that purchase, as will my boys be. All right, better turn it off. Okay, so that is box one. That is what I got myself with box one. Okay, I will turn the ring light back on because it's a little bit overcast here. Okay, turn it back on. Right, happy. So that is box number one. Box number two. This is my first time in. This is my first attempt. This is where I got the stuff that I really, really wanted. And I got it real quick so that I didn't miss out. So, box numero 2. So, if you've watched my channel, you will know I love the Scentsy body products, which I can no longer get. But they did have the Just Breathe on hand cream on sale. That was, they're $8.50 each. So I did get 3 of the Just Breathe hand creams. Love these sunflower oils. No nasties, they are so moisturising. I love the hand creams. You know this because I've been on about it all the time. Okay, I also got 2 of the little holiday hedgehogs. That's in the Dancing Sugar Plums fragrance, which is absolutely gorgeous. Now, the reason I got 2 of these is because when I do my grandbabies up there Christmas hampers that I do up every year, this is going in there, in their little hampers, because how cute is that? That is a little hedgehog. Oh my God, it's the cutest thing ever. Now we're down to $10 each, and they are, as I said, pre-fragrance in the Dancing Sugar Plums. It's just beautiful. So yes, so put them away to go into Christmas stockings. $10 each. I wasn't going to pass them up. Always looking for Christmas ideas. Super, super cute. So I got 2 of those. A girlfriend of mine rang me and said, can you get me one of the Just Breathe car bars? So I got one of the car bars. She'll be putting that in her car. I got lots of fragrance flowers. Okay, oh, and my girlfriend also wanted the strawberry lemon cake. She loves strawberry lemon cake. She only got one of those, but that was down to $6, so that'll go with her car bar. And she also wanted, she's like me, she loves the fragrance flowers. Now, better make sure it's the right one. Yep, pink cotton. So all the pink cotton fragrance flowers are on a massive sale. Now this is, if you're familiar with the, fairly new to the fragrance flowers, you know these days you get your bottle of oil separate to your flower head. So you can pick your oil and then you pick your flower head basically, whether it be a Dahlia Darling or Buttercup Bell or something like that. So they used to package them all at once, okay? So you used to get your fragrance flowers just in one box like this. So you would get your bottle of oil and you would also get your fragrance flower. So the pink cotton was the biggest sale. So that's a pink cotton fragrance, which I love. It's like a fruity fragrance. It's just beautiful. Pink cotton is gorgeous. And that is the Buttercup Bell solid flower that goes into that oil, and it's like an oil diffuser, but it's pretty. Okay, so the reason they were so cheap, I imagine, is because they're in the old style packaging, which, let's face it, who cares? They do the same job. But it was really weird because they were all supposed to be on sale for around the $8.40 each, right? But when I ordered these, so a girlfriend also wanted 6 of these, okay? She's like me, she loves a fragrance flower. So she said, can you get me 6? I said, sure, I'll get 6 as well. So when it comes to the checkout, that was the Buttercup Bell fragrance flower. They come up at $5.40 each. And I think what happened was they applied the discount of buy 3, you get your savings. So I think maybe one of the reasons the sale finished early was maybe it had some pricing issues, I don't know. But basically, I got all my Buttercup Bell pink cotton fragrance flowers for $5.40 each. If I had known, I should have got more. Anyway, I do go through a lot of fragrance flowers. So the Buttercup Bell was $5.40. The Dahlia Darling, however, they were put through at the correct price of $8.40. So I'll just see if I can find a Dahlia Darling for you to show you what the different flowers look like. No, Buttercup Bell. If my eyes worked, I'd be able to show you properly. I'm going to have to have a really good look and see what I can find. Here we go. So yeah, they were a really, really good buy at $5. I mean, they were fantastic buy at $8.40 each. All these prices are Australian, but they're even better buy at $5.40. So this is the Dahlia Darling flower, which is just absolutely gorgeous. So I'm more than happy. So I've got 6 Dahlia Darlings and I've got 6 Buttercup Bells. And so I'm not going to show you, basically 6 of those. They were my biggest buy. That was my most exciting buy, as in cheap. And Star Wars theme continues, Boba Fett. So, as I explained, we do have a little bit of a Star Wars problem here. And the Boba Fett was down to $30.40. So I just had to get that at that price. You can't not get. I mean, the detail in these warmers are outstanding. So for $30, you have to get it. You have to. I keep telling myself that I have to. Now, so he's just got the little plain green ceramic dish. Again, 3 or 4 cubes is fine in that. Maybe 4. That's a deeper dish. Let's see what Boba Fett looks like, shall we? Okay, so this is this helmet, right? So let me get all this out and I'll show you exactly what it looks like. So 25-watt bulb, looking at this just quickly off the bat. Bigger bulb, you'll notice straight away it is a bigger bulb than the Millennium Falcon. Again, these warmers, the detail in them is just stunning. So look at that. If you're a Star Wars fan, you will be noticing all the details. If you're not a Star Wars fan, just admire it for what it is, which is a beautiful piece of art. All handcrafted. So basically, I'll turn this one on for you too if I can. So, put the bulb in the base. Whoop, where are we? Put it in straight, Kylie, that'll help. Oh my god, I can't get that in there. Hang on. Bear with me. Yep. Oh my goodness. Help if I wasn't shaking. There we go. That's actually quite deep actually. But I got it. Less, well, they say less speed will give you more haste, something like that. Okay, bulb is in. You'll put your wax cubes in here. You'll pop that in there, like that. And then you'll put his helmet on. And, we can't forget, it's not Boba Fett without these little Isn't that cool? Okay, it's really heavy. It is a ceramic warmer and it is a solid, heavy warmer. Okay, so I will turn this on for you and we'll take a look at it together and see what it looks like. Okay? Let's go. Ooh. Now, the light from this one shines out the back. Okay, so that cut out there is going to shine onto your wall. I wonder if I can, not really. Anyway, you can imagine that cutout gives you that basic detail on your wall, which is gorgeous. So that's going to throw light at the back, and that's it, Boba Fett. That is super cool. So that's it. That is my haul. I think I've done really well. The prices I paid, I think I'm really, really, really happy with, as in, my goodness, the sale was a good sale, as in everything was ultra cheap. Especially the Star Wars warmer. They're only $30 each. My fragrance flowers between $5 and $8.40 each. Hand cream $8.50. My hedgehog was $10. Just some Harlow coconut bars for $2 each. Amazing prices. So I am more than happy with that haul. I only spent a couple $100 in total, which is amazing for all this stuff. It's all stuff I'm going to use. So happy days. Let me know, did you get anything in the flash sale? Were you missing a bar like me? I shouldn't say that because they may have credited me something. I'll have to go in and have a look. So that's it. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to keep up to date with all things Scentsy in Australia. Until I see you next time, be kind to others, but more importantly, be kind to yourself. And thank you so much for watching, guys. I'll see you next time. Bye.